At 11:40 p.m. on April 14, 1912, two lookouts high in Titanic's crow's nest spotted a dark shape directly ahead. An iceberg. The warning bell rang 3 times. A telephone call was made to the bridge. Iceberg, right ahead. The response came immediately. The order was given to turn the ship as quickly as possible, while the engines were reversed in an attempt to slow her down. Titanic began to swing away from the iceberg. For a brief moment, it seemed she might avoid disaster, but she was simply too large, and there was too little time. Instead of striking the iceberg head-on, the starboard side scraped against the ice. The impact felt surprisingly gentle to many passengers. Some barely noticed it at all. Yet below the waterline, the consequences were devastating. The collision tore a series of narrow openings along the hull, allowing icy seawater to rush into multiple watertight compartments. The damage stretched across too many sections of the ship. Her designers had never expected so many compartments to flood at once. Within minutes, the ship's chief designer, Thomas Andrews, inspected the damage. His conclusion was heartbreaking. Titanic would sink. It was no longer a question of if, only when. Shortly after midnight, the crew began preparing the lifeboats. At first, many passengers did not believe the situation was serious. The ship still appeared stable, and some were reluctant to leave the warmth and comfort of Titanic for small wooden boats in the freezing darkness. Following the order of women and children first, the first lifeboats were lowered with many empty seats. As the boat continued to sink, the angle of the deck became impossible to ignore. Crew members fired distress rockets into the night, while wireless operators repeatedly transmitted the new emergency signal, SOS, along with the older CQD distress call, hoping another ship would hear them. The ocean around Titanic was silent. The nearest vessel capable of reaching her in time was too far away. Inside the ship, musicians continued playing to calm frightened passengers. Some families stayed together until the very end. Others faced impossible choices in the final moments. By around 2:20 a.m. on April 15th, the great ship could no longer remain afloat. The stern rose high above the water before the Titanic disappeared beneath the icy Atlantic. In less than 3 hours, the largest passenger ship ever built was gone. More than 1,500 people lost their lives in the freezing ocean, making it one of the deadliest peacetime maritime disasters in history. As Titanic vanished beneath the Atlantic, hundreds of survivors drifted through the freezing darkness in lifeboats. Many listened helplessly as cries for help echoed across the water before gradually falling silent. In the early hours of April 15th, the RMS Carpathia arrived after racing through the night at full speed in response to Titanic's distress calls. One by one, the lifeboats were brought alongside and the exhausted survivors were pulled aboard. By the time the rescue was complete, around 700 people had survived. More than 1,000 people had lost their lives. News of the disaster shocked the world. Newspapers across the globe carried the story on their front pages. Public grief quickly turned into questions. How could the world's most advanced passenger ship sink on our very first voyage? Official investigations in Britain and the United States revealed a series of contributing factors, including insufficient lifeboats, the speed maintained in an area where ice had been reported, and failures in communication. The tragedy transformed maritime safety forever. New international regulations required enough lifeboats for everyone on board, continuous radio watches, and the creation of the International Ice Patrol to monitor dangerous ice in the North Atlantic. Titanic was gone, for generations to come. But the lessons learned from her loss would help protect countless lives for generations to come. For decades, Titanic rested nearly 4 kilometers beneath the surface of the North Atlantic. Hidden in complete darkness, her final resting place remained one of the world's greatest maritime mysteries.